Hi everyone, it's Lisa Newhouse. I hope you are having a fantastic International Women's Day today. I celebrate all my lady friends and how amazing each and every one of us is. So today I wanted to come and talk to you guys about a topic that I have really been talking a lot about with a lot of different people. That I thought might help everyone, but especially those of us who do have to go live for our business. It helps to bring yourself out and show your customers who you are, what you stand for, those kinds of things. And it can be difficult for someone just starting out. So what I did and what I recommend if you have something like this, a topic, I just went ahead and I went on YouTube and I searched how to become more positive and confident. And I found a few videos, I watched them, and I found one that I thought really resonated with me for the topic that I wanted to do today. I watched it, I took some notes, and kind of just boiled it down to where it's gonna cover the things, that those of us that go live struggle with sometimes. So I hope this is helpful for you. I would love to know if this is helpful for you. Please let me know in the comments. I will let you know that I can't see comments. For some reason, they're just not working. I'm seeing that with a lot of my friends who are doing live videos. So I promise you, I will respond to each comment after the video is over. I'll be going in and doing, oh wait, I see Kelly. Hi, Kelly. I'm glad you're here. Thank you. So again, I'm gonna start with how to be more positive and confident. And the reason I chose this also was because a lot of my peers in my Tori Bell business are letting me know that they find my confidence and my positivity to be a real strength of mine. Now, that's not something that comes naturally. You know, it's something that you have to make a conscious choice. You have to decide that, hey, you know, everything is falling around me. Everything is crumbling. I could tell you everything that's wrong with my day today or every day, but I choose not to. I choose to focus more on the things that are positive and that actually have the potential to make me better. And I think that has really helped me more than anything in my life, was just the ability to fake it till I make it, if that makes sense. Sometimes you don't feel positive. You feel really down. But if you just remind yourself of everything good in your life that is happening in your life, everything that is going well, and you focus on that and you think about how blessed you are, sometimes that can get you through the hurdles that you'll face with those difficult situations you're in. And it makes it not so hard and you feel like you're gonna come out of it. For me, that was the most important thing. I was in a dark place. I was in chronic pain, and I had cancer and, you know, all kinds of things going on. But my decision to just say, hey, I could wallow, and I did for a while. I'm not going to lie. I wallowed for a while. And I thought, if I keep doing this, it's only hurting myself and my family. I wasn't there for them enough. So for me, this was something that I developed. So I wanted to just share what I saw in this video that really pertains to this and how you can use it in your day-to-day life and how you can use it for your videos. That's the main thing that I'm focusing on here. So anyway, that's just the background. But they say in the video that I watched, I'm going to post a link for it so you can watch their video. I'm paraphrasing, but there's 7 psychological tricks that you can use to help build your confidence and positivity. The first one, confront your fears. Okay, so we all have fears. Fear is natural. I'm scared about just about everything, right? And yes, Kelly, it is so hard to get out of the poor me zone. And hi, Jennifer, welcome. So it is so hard to get out of the poor me zone. All you want to do is wallow. I mean, and everybody deserves to have a little time where they lick their wounds. And, you know, you don't have to be positive every second, but the more you choose to be positive Hey, Jessica, thank you for showing. The more you choose to be positive and the more you choose to make that choice, it helps you. So again, we're going to confront our fears. Fear is natural, but it can hold you back because fear doesn't really know whether something is good for you or bad for you, right? So you have a fear of flying on an airplane, but truly, what are the chances? What are the odds that something is going to happen to you from destination A to B? It's so minute, but yet we use that fear and we let it hold us back, right? We may not want to fly. We may not want to go on that trip. We may just insist on doing a road trip instead and, waste vacation time, whatever the case may be. That's just one example, but fear is palpable. It can hold you back. You have to break out of that. Some ways to do that. Yes. Fear of pressing the live button. Exactly. I had that fear and I have had to just suck it up. And I still do things that you guys can see. And we're going to get into this more a little bit later. But I still do things you guys can see because I'm still very nervous. I will not get over that for a while, but you just have to keep doing it. And we'll get into that. So fear is natural, can hold you back. But what do you do about that? You just do it. Nike said, just do it. Well, that's what you do. Get online, do a live, make it a short live, make it something where you discuss something very brief. Like we're getting in Tori Bell land, people are getting their Lucky Lashes and their Red Ignite. And that is a perfect time to go live. If you're a Tori Bell rep, for example, you can just do a very quick 5-minute, hey guys, look what I got. And everybody is on your page for a reason. Maybe you invited them but they're there because they want to see you. Okay. You think that everyone is seeing all the bad about you, but honestly, if they're there, they want you to succeed, guys. No one wants you to fail. Everyone wants you to succeed and be successful. And if there is that one or two people there, people are negative. That's our human nature. We tend to think negatively unless we reprogram ourselves to where we are boosting other people on a regular basis. You can kind of even sink into that more. So that's one of the things I love about all my small business friends. Everyone is positive and boosts each other up. But if you do get that troll, we all have had them, and they say something nasty to you, and you feel awful. Well, I'm going to tell you that person is not someone that you want to have in your stratosphere. You want to get rid of them, okay? That is not a customer that you want to sell to. That's not a person you want to be friends with. And just delete them and block them. Because all there is negativity and you don't need that. So confront your fears and don't let people troll you, okay? I've had some really nasty comments. I had a comment about something I couldn't change. We're going to go into that more. But it really hurt my feelings and I dwelled on it for a while and I just was sad for, I guess, maybe a couple days. And then my husband was like, babe, who cares? It's some person you've never met before. And just, delete them. Don't let them be in your circle. You are awesome. And most everybody knows that. And if they don't, they just don't need to be in your circle, period. So that's how I feel about it. Now, can you change somebody's opinion? Yes, you can. I'm not saying you can't, but is it worth it? Is it worth your time when you can deal with more people that want to see you and want to hear from you and like the content that you're providing? Yes, it's much better to do that because then we're being productive with our time and not trying to develop something that may never work. So that's just my opinion on trolls. Get rid of them, block them. Don't let them be in your environment. Next, you're going to want to, number 2, is own your own strengths. Okay, so again, people are on your page for a reason, right? People are naturally tuned into the negative, but if they're on your page, then they want you to succeed. And honestly, no one sees the flaws that you think are so glaring. You think that something about yourself is just, oh, I'm never going to be as beautiful as somebody else, or I'm never going to have makeup as nice, or I'm never going to be able to do this. Well, you know what? Own your own strengths. I'm very good at a lot of things. I'm learning some things, and that's the next step. You want to pay attention to your talents, achievements, and the strengths you have, your advantages. Because, hey, in our world, Tori Bell world, we have friends who will give us support. And I have friends that have done last drop videos that are drop dead. I'm scared to death to do that still, okay? I am scared to death to do that. I have not gotten to the point where I feel comfortable doing that on live camera, but you know what? I have friends that say, use my video. I can show you how easy that is. And I can offer other strengths to other people. I can do things for them to boost them up as well. It's all about a sisterhood. You don't have to be good at everything. If you were, you'd be a multimillionaire, and you would be, you would have no reason to even worry about any of this stuff. But I guarantee you that even though you're seeing someone and you're thinking they're more beautiful, more successful, more anything, they still have their own insecurities and feel just the way you do. They've just learned how to conquer them. And that is really the most important thing. Again, it goes back to fake it till you make it. The next way you can build confidence and positivity in your life is to set a lot of little attainable goals. Okay, so you want to do step-by-step goal setting, because there's nothing more uplifting and powerful than meeting a goal, right? It doesn't have to be a huge goal. You want SMART goals. Specific, measurable, attainable, etc. You want that to be a goal that is easy to meet, because what you do is you make a ladder, okay? You have lots of little goals, and eventually all those little goals you've made, they're going to make a big goal for you, okay? And again, people are watching. They are watching you while you're doing this, and they're seeing you as you're making all these little goals. And they're going, man, this girl's a rock star. She is confident. She's making her goals. And that is powerful. You will begin to attract the right kind of people when you're doing that. And it's also good if you're a mentor to help your newer folks to understand what attainable goals are. So it's not attainable for everyone to come in and become, micro-influencer right off the bat, like within 30 days. Okay, that's not going to happen for most people. Some people have that ability to do that. I don't. I know most don't. But that's okay, because you can do it at your speed as long as you're making small achievements and you're doing small goals. They're building up, and you're going to make your big goals. I promise. If you keep making small goals and you've hit them, it's going to work for you. Okay, the next step, number 4, would be help someone else. Okay, so in the business we're in, we always have new folks coming in. Okay, so I've been with Tori Bell for a little over 30 days, but there are things that I can offer to new folks when they're coming in today to help them. I think that anyone has something they can offer to help. Jessica, I think you're a fantastic mentor. I don't know what you're talking about. But anyway, I think that everyone has something to offer to other people to help them. And if you are mentoring other people, that is building your confidence. It's also building your brand. I mean, you have come up with a plan that's working for yourself, and you're sharing that with someone. So that's powerful. There's nothing else that builds confidence like that, because when you see someone else succeed because you've put time into helping them, there's nothing better, guys. There's nothing better than helping others and building that confidence through that. Plus, face it, guys, you're going to make more money. It's all about, I don't want to say it's all about, because there are more important things than money. Tori Bell's bringing a lot more into my life than just money. It's also about just your peace of mind and your comfort. And all of those things are improved when you're mentoring others. You can also look at it this way too. If you donate and volunteer, that is going to increase your confidence as well, because you're helping other people. And when you help other people, that's powerful. So like our charity drive, things like that, the fact that we involve our entire company in that, to me, is powerful. You are helping a whole group of people that are less fortunate than us and able to just really feel good about yourself. And there's nothing wrong with doing something that helps other people that's not 100% altruistic, if it's helping yourself. In other words, I'm not saying that you give money just because, hey, I'm going to give money, it makes me feel good, but you can improve the way you feel about yourself by helping those who need it. We don't have as much as we used to, but we still know that we are blessed. We're very fortunate. And so we have done everything we can to help those who are less fortunate than us. And that is just something that everyone should do. I feel like a lot of people, they haven't gotten this memo, and it's all about me, and what can you do for me, and yada, yada. Well, honestly, you're not going to be confident, you're not going to be successful, and you're not going to be happy if you're doing that. So think about what you can do for other people, because that will help you be more positive and confident. Okay, so next, number 5, separate your weaknesses. We talked about this a little bit, but there are some weaknesses that you can change and some that you can't. So I'll go back to a story. I hope I don't put you on the spot here, Jessica, but I talked to Jessica a little bit about a scar that I have. And to me, I'm going to be honest with you, it is like a flashing stoplight. That's all I see. That's the first thing I see. And I feel like that is the first thing everyone else sees. It is very, I'm very self-conscious of it. But she told me, you know what? Until you mentioned it, I didn't even see it. I didn't even know it was there. And I was like, what? You're kidding me. She goes, I didn't even notice until you told me. To me, that was powerful. I was like, really? Wow. Okay, so maybe I am just really being hard on myself. Like nobody else is even caring that I have a scar. And big deal. Really. Would I like to do things to change it? Yes, but I can't. I can't change it. It's there. Live with it. Work with it, and do your best to in the case of Tori Bell and makeup and everything else, do your best to camouflage it if you can, because then you're going to feel better about yourself without even trying. But don't dwell on those things. You may not feel like you weigh the right amount. You may not feel like you dress the right way for lives. Well, you know what? Honestly, there is no right. Whatever is your style is okay. No one can tell you that the things you wear or the makeup you wear or anything else is not right. You may not love my hair, for example, but if I do, okay. And honestly, when people are watching your lives, they're looking at your hair and they're complimenting you on it and they like it. And honestly, that really helps. It's about building up your women friends. It's about building them up rather than focusing on those weaknesses. But when you separate them, remember that everyone wants you to succeed. Everyone wants you to be happy. When you're talking about lives, they want you to do well. If you make a mistake, is anybody really going to sit there and on purpose comment and tell you something nasty about that? No, brush it off. Brush it off. Just move forward. For me, I have a self-deprecating humor, so I say something, about, well, I don't know what I was doing there, but okay. And move on. And honestly, that's fine. Nobody is expecting you to be 100% perfect, especially when they know that you haven't been doing this for a long time. They're looking at you and going, wow, this chick's a rock star. She's like on live already. And it's amazing. But you're thinking everyone's criticizing you. So just stop that. Think about it as everyone wants me to succeed. Okay, so next I'm going to go on to the fact that you also do want to be open to criticism, though. Our defense mechanisms sometimes will tell us that when people are criticizing us, they don't like us, or we are doing it wrong, or something else like that. But honestly, if criticism comes from a good place, from a good person, then be open to that. As long as it's based on something you can change, okay? Criticism based on something you can't change or something about your appearance, in my opinion, is just petty. So be open to criticism for things you can change. Exactly, Jennifer, be coachable. Because when you are, you open yourself up to becoming better. You open yourself up to knowing more than you knew when the day started. And honestly, that's what it's all about. Nobody's perfect. Like Letitia says, nobody is perfect. Nobody's going to get this right out the gate. You have to build up to that. So, just accept that criticism. I'm honestly, since I'm very new to the whole making my whole face up and doing the lashes and everything, I was a basic girl. I ask for that criticism or that coaching because honestly, I want that help from anybody who's willing to spend the time to give it to me. When people reach out to you and they give you criticism and it's on something you can change, it is usually because they care about you. So think about it that way. All right. So next, stop comparing yourself to others, guys. There are people that have been doing live videos for years. You're not going to be a live video rock star out of the gate unless you're a phenom, right? You have to practice, but stop comparing yourself because that's very destructive to you. Your lives are your lives, okay? They will get better as you practice and as you tell yourself that you can do it and you're just going to do it like Nike says. You will get better at it. You will become more successful. You'll have those things that you're looking at. So just stop, okay? Embrace yourself to the fullest and work towards your type of success because my success is not going to look the same as yours, okay? That's just it. It's not. And if you're trying to coach your people to have your type of success, you're missing the boat, guys. Because everybody's different. So that goes back to why are you doing this? Why are you doing this opportunity? That kind of thing. You want to think about that so that you know how to coach them so that they feel that they're not being compared. They're actually being celebrated for their uniqueness. So, all right, next and last is, guys, again, it goes back to fake it till you make it. Look confident, okay? I may not be perfect. I don't look perfect. My makeup, I have a little smudge right here that I can see. My hair, it drives me nuts. I'm constantly doing this. I'm constantly changing my hair. I'm fidgeting, that kind of thing. But I'm consciously making an effort. I'm sitting here thinking to myself as I'm on this live, don't touch your hair. Don't touch your necklace. And when I do, I immediately kind of try and coach myself away from that. It's something that I will develop over practice, but just be confident because even if you make a mistake, the worst that happens is you just have to correct yourself later. It's not the end of the world, guys. Do it as well as you can. You will get better. If you keep doing it, you will be a live video rock star. It will happen. You can't not. And when you ask for the criticism or the feedback from your peers, be willing to take that from them because some of your peers are or farther along than you are in their journey, and they may be able to give you advice that helps you in yours. So I think Yes, guys, I'd say so much. I'm trying to work on that. I did Toastmasters when I first started working in banking. God, I don't even want to say how long ago because it's kind of embarrassing, but it was a good experience. But the first thing they did, I said and like way too much. And that guy pretty much had like a ruler, and every time I said it, he smacked my hand. And you know what? It works. You can even do a rubber band. If you are the type of person on a live that you're doing something you don't want to, have that rubber band. And every time you do it, snap your rubber band. I know it sounds cheesy, but it works. It does. So I have a background in training, and I really haven't done a lot of live training. But when you do the live when you do your lives like this, you don't have to be perfect. Nobody expects it. So just go out there, take the day, seize the day, and do a live video, guys. Show off. If you're Tori Bell, show off your Ignite. If you're another MLM or a small direct sales company or anything else, or if you just run your own little business out of your home, whatever it is, guys, I have lots of friends. Go out and just do a live. And if you want, tag me in it. I'd love to watch. But that's all I had. Did anybody have any questions? If not, I'm going to go ahead and sign off. But I hope this was good for you guys. If it was, just let me know. I'd love to talk with you. If there's anything that I could do better, I do want to know. So please share. And I really appreciate those of you guys who are watching. Thank you. Have a great evening. Bye.